Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another tutorial and today I'll be showing you this look that I'm wearing. I have posted a picture on Instagram about a few days ago and asked you guys if you want me to do a brush guide video or an Eid inspired makeup. So a lot of you had voted for the Eid inspired makeup look, which is what I'm doing today. And I'll be doing the brush guide video anyway because that's something very important that you guys need to know which brushes to use and when. So I'm going to be doing the brush tutorial after this video. Before I begin with the tutorial, I wanted to introduce to you guys a social media app that I've been using a lot lately, and it's called Snaps. It's a mixture between Instagram and Pinterest. So to anyone who loves Instagram and is addicted to Pinterest, it's going to be a good balance of the two together. So what you can do is you can organize your items like say makeup products or beauty products, anything fashion or art related as well, or anything in general. So you can create shelves and put your items in there, or if you, for example, have certain looks that you want to group and organize so you can find them easier later on, you can also put them on a shelf, name the shelf, and so on. I'm going to show you guys in a minute how it works so you can connect with me there. I don't have as many followers as Instagram, but maybe this is why it's good that we can connect and share things with each other. So I'm going to show you guys in a second how it looks like. So this is my profile page and I have some shelves here that are created with my favorite products. That's one of the shelves. I put all the beauty and makeup products here. My nails, whenever I do them, I add them there. Then I have my fashion items, which I organize per month so I can find them easier. And to add an item is very simple. You can either select from the library or take a picture, just like I did now. Name it, put a caption, and put it in the shelf so you can organize it or create a new shelf. Then you have the explore page, which is this one, where you can find different users and categories. Like makeup obviously is one of my favorite. If you guys want to follow and connect with me on Snaps, my username is Maya Mia. I'm going to put the link to the application download in the description box below, so check that out for the link. The application is free for Android and Apple, so don't worry about having to pay for it. It's free. Alright, so now it's time to begin with the tutorial. To begin with, I'm going to apply some eyeshadow base, and this is by MAC. It's Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. Then I'm going to apply some shadow shields underneath my eyes to prevent fallout and also to create that sharp line. If you guys don't have these, don't worry, you don't have to buy them. You can just apply some Scotch tape. I feel like getting messy with the shadows today, so I think I'm going to need these. Next, I'm going to take Stone by Anastasia Beverly Hills and apply that into the crease and upper crease area as the first transitioning shade. I'm going to go over it a few times to blend it really well. And I'm using a fluffy brush because this helps in applying it perfectly without having to blend too many times. Next, I'm going to take this Makeup Geek Stealth eyeshadow and I'm going to apply that into the crease only and outer part of the eye, just a little bit. This will give it some more definition and depth. Then I'm going to take the Anastasia shadow in Dusty Rose and I'm just going to go on the edge of the transitioning shade. So basically in the very high upper crease area. Next, I'm going to take this shadow also by Anastasia. It's Smoke. And with a small brush, I'm going to place that on the outer V and blend it as I go. I'm going to apply black eyeshadow over it, so if you guys want to skip this step, you can do that, but I just feel like it's giving it some warmth before applying the black. It's not as harsh as just applying black over it, so if you guys want to do the brown, then go with the black, you can do that. Make sure you blend it with a clean blending brush. And then I'm going to take this Urban Decay Blackout shadow and with a small brush, I'm going to place that only on the corner in the corner of the eye. And I'm not going high into the crease area. I'm just working on the outer part of the lid and extending it into a cat kind of shape. The reason I'm using this small fluffy brush is because I want to apply it and blend it as I apply it. So it's kind of a softer effect, but if you guys want to apply this with a shader brush, it will be more intense, of course. So to get a softer look, use a fluffier brush. So I'm working it on the outer part of my eye, and then I'm going to take a blending brush and just go around the edges of the black. You don't want to touch the black because that's going to spread into the crease and it'll be a big mess. So you just want to work around the edges, just on the lines, basically softening them. To highlight my brow bone, I'm going to use Vanilla by Anastasia, and with a shader brush, I'm going to place it on the highest points of my brow bone to highlight it. Then I'm going to take my Face Cosmetics Bling Tone eyeshadow in the shade Bell Bottom Blues. And it's not as creamy as it looks like right now. This is because I have put some drops by Inglot to make it creamy and extra pigmented. So I'm going to place that all over my lid and a little bit towards the black. As I reach towards the black, I'm going to apply less, so I don't want it to be shimmery all over. Then I'm going to take this pencil brush and I'm just gonna blend around the edges, just a little bit. You don't want to blend too much because then it will spread the glitter all over. Next, I'm going to take this Makeup Geek shadow in the shade Bitten, and with a pencil brush, I'm going to warm up the lower lash line really well. I'm going to take a clean blending brush and just blend underneath. Just really want to blend that and make it as soft as possible. Then take a matte black eyeshadow and with a flat definer brush, just wiggle the brush on the lower lash line, and this will define the lower lash line really well and make your eyes stand out. Then for the waterline, I'm going to use a black eyeliner pencil. This one is by Tarte, and I'm going to just apply it on the waterline to make my eyes stand out even more. Next, I'm going to apply these lashes by House of Lashes. It's their new boudoir lashes, and they have become one of my favorites right now. I'm going to highlight the tear ducts areas with Nylon by MAC and this pencil brush. I cleaned it on the Veramona switch. It's easy actually, it makes me use less brushes. Next, I'm going to mattify my face with this Urban Decay De-Sleek powder. My face is very oily lately, I don't know what's wrong with it, but I have to use powder. To line my lips, I'm using Makeup Forever 14C. This is my favorite liner right now, been wearing it almost every day. I like the shade on its own, without any lipstick over, or with just some lip balm. Today I'm going to be using some lipstick, and it's by Dose of Colors. It's the liquid lipstick in the shade Stone. So I'm going to apply it in the center and just extend it a little bit into the liner. Then I'm going to apply some bronzer. This is by The Balm. I'm going to use a bigger brush for the sides of my forehead and just the top of my forehead. Then I'm going to go over the jawline and my chin a little bit to shade it, and this will give it a very, very nice shape. Just make sure you blend very well when applying bronzer, otherwise it will look dirty. And then for the cheekbones, you need to take an angle brush and just apply some underneath the cheekbone to sculpt them. Then a little bit on the tip of my nose. I don't like to contour my nose these days. I just put some bronzer over it and some on the Cupid's bow. Then I'm going to apply some blush. This one is by Clinique and the shade is Peach Pop. I'm going to apply it on the apples of my cheeks, extend it into the bronzer, and just a little bit on the nose, a tiny bit. And now for my favorite part, the highlighter. I'm going to use the brand new Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter in the shade Starlight. These are coming out, I believe, in August, and the texture is gel to powder. They apply so smooth and silky as gel, but they dry like powder, so they last throughout the day. And this is what they look like.
That was it for today's tutorial, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this look and you liked this video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna put the link right here so you guys can click on it and subscribe, or here or there. There'll be a link somewhere. And if you don't have the exact same products, I always say this, please, you can use whatever you have at home, provided they're similar shade and you follow the technique of application, you will do an amazing job. If you want to share your pictures with me on social media like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snubs, then you can see all my usernames in my bio, so you guys can connect with me there and share your pictures with me. If you don't want to share them publicly, you want to share them privately on my email address, you can send them to me there. I will check them out and give you a feedback. So thank you again, guys, for watching. If you have any suggestions for videos that I should do in the future, please leave them in the comment section below and I will do so. Thank you again. I love you all and see you soon. God bless you always. Bye.